Okay.
Bit quiet. I can hear the 80s. Can I listen to the background?
So turn the volume up. Stick the 80s on.
And 122.905.
The 80s is 127.480. That's awkward, isn't it?
Yeah, so you've got to try and make sure that doesn't wobble around.
Yeah.
It's important to make sure the cyclic stick is.
Mike India.
7.
Gloucester Tower, Aeros 52, establishing right base, 4 miles.
2,900 feet, broken, 3,600 feet, temperature, +18, dew point, +90, QNH, 1014, QFE, 1011, strong wind warning.
1011, we're about there, aren't we?
Reduced fire cover is available. No radar service is available. Noise abatement procedures apply. Upon first contact with Gloucester, read back altimeter setting in use. Departing aircraft, contact tower, frequency 122.905. Arriving aircraft, contact approach, frequency 128.555. Acknowledge receipt of information, Kilo.
Kilo.
This is Gloucester, information, Kilo, time 1050, runway news 27, right-hand circuit, surface wind 220, 10 knots, varying between 180 and 270 degrees, visibility 10 kilometre or more, view 2,900 feet.
Okay, so runway 22, right-hand circuit, QFE 1011.
I thought you said runway 27 was in use.
1014, QFE 101.
Although the wind is favouring runway 22.
In force. Reduced fire cover is available. No radar
Listen to it
service
again?
is available.
Okay, yeah, just want to carry on with your checklist and listen to it again to confirm the runway. I may have been mistaken, but...
Departing aircraft, contact tower, frequency 122.905. Arriving aircraft, contact approach,
to 70-75%.
decimal 555. Acknowledge receipt of information, Kilo. This is Gloucester, information, Kilo, time 1050,
green.
runway news 27, right
27.
circuit, surface wind 220.
Okay, let's go for a mag drop.
Between 180 and 270
At 70%.
degrees,
It is green.
10 kilometre
So,
view 2,900 feet,
1 1000, 2 1000, 1 2, let it recover, 1 1000, 2 1000, back, so a slight drop there.
Strong wind is 210 degrees, 13 knots now, get to launch.
Carb heat rise and drop, so carb heat's currently on 12. So you want to see a rise in carb heat temperature and a drop in the revs.
Yeah, I have a plane in front of me, Golf Echo Tango.
That's fine. Carb heat being put back to an inch.
Right then, next time please make accurate range check.
So we can do a spread clutch check, needle split.
Golf Echo Tango, cancel landing clearance as again.
Rolling off.
Clearance and knowledge.
Golf Echo Tango.
Air's 52, number 1.
It wasn't a great roll off then. They go down, does that go down?
Just take it up a little bit higher, just take it up to 80% and then do.
Yeah.
You'll see a larger split from there because the needles are level.
That's level, so rolling off. Okay, yeah, good split now. Go back to 75.
That might give you a feel of the 6-wing circuit.
Okay, doors are closed and latched. My door's closed and latched.
Now mine.
That's done. Outside air temperature is registering at 18 degrees at the moment. We've already done our chart, so at 23.4 for a continuous power. Max continuous power is 24.5. So we can turn the governor up. Clutch is retensioning. So raising the revs, let the governor take over.
Go Tango, go around, I say again, go around then.
Going around, Golf Echo Tango.
Okay, the warning lights are out.
Traffic now in the 6-wing circuit.
We'll do a horn light check, so raising the collector slightly and rolling down.
Air 52, we're getting
taxiway Charlie, cross runway 22 up 04, fresh.
Okay.
Okay. So we want to go to Heli North.
Approved.
Just wait for them to stop talking.
Scapa 52, was that Skyflat 52 or exam 52? Sorry, it's clipped. Say again.
Exam 52.
Because we had queued quite a lot when I was flying with John, we just went straight in with our message rather than called the tower and left our credentials. So I did that.
Yeah, in theory it's better to do it as a separate call. The reason being if they're busy and you go straight in and do a long call and there's somebody trying to get onto finals.
Yeah.
So although many people do that, it isn't the best way of doing it.
Yeah. That friction's still on there, so well, I'll take it on for now because the radio call. It seems quite busy on the radio.
Yeah.
Ready for taxi.
Exam 52, then can you accept the...
So we're doing 2 calls then, we'll just
Yeah, that's
then they come back to
correct
us.
way of doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to find exam 52.
Exam 52, taxi, holding point Alpha 3.
Taxi point Alpha.
We're going via X-ray.
We'll do whatever they ask us. So we're wanting taxi to Heli North. I expect it will be via X-ray.
Fixing second active with Cherokee turning downwind. Clear to run Heli North, wind 220.13, caution, work in progress.
Visual traffic, exit down, and also clear traffic.
316 further traffic to the east side of Heli North East is grass cutting in progress.
Copy that, that's your traffic.
Gloucester Towers, Golf, Oscar, Juliet, Alpha November.
Oscar Juliet Alpha November, tower standby.
Yeah.
Works for...
So stand by, it means he's busy, he's got other things to do. If you've gone straight in that, whoever who was waiting to call.
Delayed, yeah. Not very respectful, is it?
Yeah.
Golf Alpha November.
Golf Alpha November is outside Heliflight with information Kilo QFE 1011. Request taxi to Heli North.
Oscar Juliet Alpha November, Gloucester Tower after the D42 northbound on taxiway Alpha, taxi 1x3, wind 220 East 9 and on.
After traffic, looking to cross taxiway 2 or 27. Golf Oscar Juliet Alpha November.
Golf Alpha November, just confirm taxi 1x3.
Yeah, taxis can hold at X-ray. Golf Alpha November.
Yeah. So behind the aircraft on taxiway Alpha. Taxi to Alpha.
Helicopter leaving.
Is that one there?
Yeah, that's taxiway Alpha. Okay, up we go.
Okay, just our frictions.
Before we start baking.
Yeah. Okay.
Golf Echo Tango turn base, traffic inbound within 10 miles for ILS approach. Runway 27 is PC12.
Turning safe, Golf Echo Tango.
Traffic Kilo, wind 220 is 13 knots, runway 27, clear to check.
Much too rearwards cycling on there.
I think my friction's on my governor. Sorry, my collective.
Okay, I have control.
You have control of it? Back is off, isn't it?
Forward is, back is on.
Back is on. Oh, right, it's just very stiff.
Okay, you have control.
I have control. I think it's very stiff just compared to the
They all vary.
side Delta I had, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so
we have much too rearward cycling on that takeoff.
Go to
Yeah.
09 end and go north or south of the runway.
Negatory, holding Echo 2, just need to go to 27 and back from 27.
Could you not see it coming off on the nose first?
I did a little bit, but I tried to bring him on forward, but wasn't
Okay.
time right.
Okay, so cross over the taxi.
There won't be any chance right now.
What's wind, isn't it?
Second active.
Roger that, it's been requested a priority job.
Okay, use your feet. It's windy.
Okay, off to X-ray.
That's where we're told to go, yeah?
Alpha 3 ready for departure.
Watch 4, Roger. But in comparison to the aircraft, it's not really priority.
Roger that, I'm going to go with my instructions from the head of ops. It'll literally take me 5 minutes to go down one side and up the other.
So hold at
Roger, I'll
X-ray.
let you know when the
Yes.
circuit is complete.
Roger that.
Get into winds.
Golf Alpha November, you're ready to cross immediate.
A5 Golf Alpha November.
Golf Alpha November,
I have
cross
control.
runway 27, taxi Heli North.
Cross
north. Stop Echo Tango, continue approach, expect lake clearance and expect...
The only reason I'm doing that is to save a bit of time. He asked if we were ready to go immediately.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
It's done flight 2 at Alpha 3, ready for departure.
Echo Tango, wind 220 is 14 knots, runway 2771.
A few changes whilst I've been away.
Yeah, a bit more work that's been done.
Fences lines come down, which is good. Okay, sorry about that, but just will save a little bit of time. You have control.
I have control.
Whiskey Hotel, Gloucester Tower, continue approach, fixing second active with assess, now turning downwind.
Okay, so let's just do a landing and another takeoff so you can just get that feel of that takeoff there.
Ground 5, you can pull forward towards the hold.
Okay, warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and B's are green, 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 carb heat is on an inch.
Thank you.
Ready for landing?
No, that's just starting.
Let's
I've gone into window actually, just wind from there, isn't it?
Vacate next left.
God, it's much more below than last week.
Mary cross the filter. Sorry, say again?
Can we cross the fuel?
216 taxi 1 Yankee.
Okay, just do a couple of those.
Good.
Nice smooth landing without that little bounce.
Yeah, it was a bit quick coming down, wasn't it? That one?
2 knots, continue approach helicopter.
So warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and B's are green, 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 ready to take off.
Okay,
Area is clear, we have a helicopter to our left side.
Copy, cross to X-ray.
Looks like he's
Oscar Tango cross runway 22
training.
Park.
Sky Park, information Kilo, QNH 1014, request taxi.
Oscar Whiskey Hotel, wind 220 knots, runway 27.
So warning lights are out, T's and B's are in the green, engine revs are good.
Kilo late downwind, taxi.
Ready for landing?
Don't think it's Kilo, you're just becoming number 1, runway 27 for final.
Number 1 will take off the Kilo.
216 hold position.
Hold position.
Good, that's better. Okay, back over into the hover.
I didn't know we landed then.
That's the one you want.
It was almost too smooth. Let's try and do that again, shall we?
Yeah.
John was saying, no, you can do that once, great, but you have to do it every time.
Yep, that's it.
Every single time.
At the front, taxi to Eris.
So warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and B's are green, 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 car peak sector 1, area is still clear. I don't know where the yellow helicopter went, but I'm sure we keep out of our way.
C15, caution this, C16 and hold position. I'll try and get the G42 for you. No problem, off this one. Exam 5, do you require backtrack? Stop Echo Kilo. Widen out your base leg, please.
Okay, Kilo.
Okay, warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and B's are green, green, green. Let's try and put it down again.
S59, AFO, taxi, park.
Not quite.
Slightly off from one side, that one.
Yeah. As was the takeoff, slightly off to one side.
Yeah.
Taxi 1 Kilo.
Cool, got really bad clicking in my ear, do you have that?
Any better?
That's better, yeah.
52 right turn northeast, wind 210.
Oh no, it seems to be his. Whenever he's talking off. Put up with it. Okay, so warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and B's are green, green, green. Area is still clear. Ready to take off?
LXG16, then caution rotor downward stroking distance, 3 rotors diameters against aircraft at the props. Taxi spot 5, just south of Alpha 1. Copy, keep it clear the traffic and taxi spot 5 and 6
Gloucester Tower, Golf Bravo India, Mike Tango at Sky Park. Information Kilo, QNH 1014, request taxi.
Eris 55 and continue taxi, holding point Alpha 2 please.
So warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and B's are green, green, green.
Taxi point Alpha 3.
Been playing around quite a bit, dusty. Ready for landing?
Okay.
Whiskey Hotel, Charlie 2, cross runway 22 at 04, threshold. Follow taxiways around past the tower and find out where they want
You'll
you.
need to feel that landing a little bit, almost a little bit of back, almost landing on the rear of the skid slightly.
Forward, but yeah, I did feel that a little bit, yeah. So a bit more forward cyclic.
Yep.
Final set to go.
Traffic at kilo wind 210 degrees 13 knots.
So warning lights are out, engine revs are good, TCPs are green, 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 car beat still set to an
Watch
inch.
for pass message.
Area is clear, ready to take off. Slightly out of wind here, but
Oh, sorry, grass cutter then, pass message.
Tower grass cutter request clearance to commence work on 04 undershoot operating between Skyborne and the fireground. Aware of taxiing aircraft.
Grass cutter, report to position.
I'm south of taxiway Bravo.
warning lights are out, engine revs are good, TCPs are green, green, green. Ready for landing?
Yep. On taxiway Bravo. Proceed on the shoot of 04 for grass cutter.
Go to proceeding, thank you, Tower.
Okay,
Okay, back up we go.
a bit straighter and slower descent, I think.
Yep.
Warning lights are out, engine revs are good, TCPs are green, green, green. Area is still
Whiskey
clear.
Hotel, are you familiar with Western Aviation apron?
Negative.
Roger, past the tower, then past the pumps. The hangar will be the 4th or 5th hangar on your right. You should see a marshal.
So left on Alpha here and past the tower, is that correct?
Good, that was a better takeoff.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll give him a call, do a couple of circuits, just so that he don't bake quite so much.
Yep.
And do a takeoff and landing in between each circuit.
Okay, so standard helicopter departure to north. No, the west.
Standard helicopter circuits based on runway 27.
Okay. Across the tower, Golf Alpha November, requesting standard helicopter circuits based on runway 27.
Oscar Jet Alpha November, Gloucester Tower, 6 wing circuit active with Cessna cross.
Secondly, he maintained full call sign.
Oh, did he? Sorry, I didn't know that, yeah. Well, I didn't listen to that, yeah. I should
Okay,
have
so
repeated that to him.
don't worry now, but yeah, just to listen out where we're there. So look, we need to try and do at least a 90-degree turn. A little bit high for your hover.
Oscar Whiskey Hotel, you have enough room to
Find a balance. About there.
So 90 degrees to the left.
After PC-12 taxied into Western Aviation apron, taxi Hod 1 Alpha 2.
After PC-12, 1 Alpha 2,
Off back India, check your
So we've got one aircraft on finals.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay.
Tower November 508 Romeo Alpha is short final.
Number 508 from the Alpha.
Why are we
runway 27.
coming up this direction?
2 degrees 14.
Sorry.
Okay.
Off Mike India, QNH 1014.
Aris 55 holding Alpha.
Okay, so I don't know what circuit was in use when you have you done the 27 circuit whilst I've been away?
We did
It's been
27. Yeah, come around through that gap there actually.
Okay, so you can actually come through the
Golf Bravo India Mike Tango.
do the normal, the new the 27 circuit is the, so you've done a 22 circuit.
2-2, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so we're on 27 now.
Okay.
So we're going to come in over the motorway, so it's a different circuit pattern. We've not done that with John. So start transitioning into wind, but we're going out in that direction. The same as you've done circuits so far, remaining north of runway 27.
Number 8 Romeo Alpha, beginning left.
And then start turning into wind now, or round to running 27, round. So we can't go past this marker here, or this main line. They've actually moved it in a lot closer than it used to be. They've changed that, they've come quite a bit off.
Okay, clear traffic inbound from the north is
so
Cherokee for right base.
we're at 65 knots, not climbing.
Number 1, will
We want to be at 50,
Top of
55
Alpha,
knots.
one visual with a Cherokee, with a Cessna 152 turning base, cancel height restriction.
Of course, look windy today, isn't it? Well, probably not for you, but
Yeah.
last week we had very calm it was. So go right here.
Turn, yeah,
Runway 27, right hand, drop that out.
out towards those two barns.
Tango after nose abatement, left of southwest, wind 210 degrees, 12 knots, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Golf Mike Tango.
Got from the Alpha Make one left
all
and
straight
orbit the
about
traffic
there.
just beneath you.
Keep climbing power.
Make one left hand orbit, Golf Romeo Alpha.
60 knots, 23 inches of manifold pressure. As you pass the two barns, then to that sort of brown field between the trees over there.
Yep. Just for the pylons.
Back to out.
All the fuel can't finish this job off, so I'd like to return back to base.
Roll it straight there.
Brian,
So,
and works for Valid points. Echo 2 and Alpha 3.
Then at the brown field, we want to turn onto an easterly heading, running parallel to the active runway.
Alpha 3, returning back to base.
Our downwind exit.
No problem.
Yep, so this is a nice full-sized runway 27 circuit, which you possibly haven't done before.
Golf Romeo Alpha, visual with the
So you see that barn in that field over there?
Okay, Golf Romeo.
Straight on the nose in your 12 o'clock. Yep,
I see.
that's what you want, that's your aiming point.
Okay.
So we want to climb to 750 feet on this leg. Don't overfly Stammerton Village, so make sure you drift to the
To the left.
Walker 2, I get
left
back to you.
slightly,
55, I have you.
doing your downwind checks.
55, hold position after departure, turn left on track, bad in.
Remember what your downwind checks
So
are.
downwind. So carpet fully out. Start descending.
No, what are your downwind checks? Frida?
Oh, Frida, sorry. So, yeah, fuel,
And Chernich 10.
radio, direction, altitude is 700.
Airfield 5, hold position, left turn after departure.
As you cross over the motorway,
Right level 70,
then so the carpet's already out, so that's where you would pull the carpet out
Starting to descend now.
and descend down to around about 500 feet. So you're looking now, where are we going to make our approach to? Are you going to make it heli northeast or heli northwest?
I think I'll probably go for heading north east, to be honest.
Okay, that's
First
where
one.
we started
Yeah.
from, it's clear. You make that observation depending on the other circuit traffic.
Who's there, yeah.
So this is the point you want to be making descent. Because if you're going to go to heli northwest, you're not going to descend yet.
Yeah,
You're going to stay at 700 feet till you turn onto finals.
yeah.
So that's why you're making that decision at that point.
Romeo Alpha, request cross at Charlie 2.
About 8 Romeo Alpha at Charlie 2, cross runway.
Okay, seems to be set up correctly, descending nicely.
You going to RGD?
I'll start burning the speed off once I've gone over the M5.
Yeah. So remember, it's probably a little bit of a stronger wind than it was. You were saying it was lighter last time, so you won't want to bleed your speed off as early as you did with John.
Yeah.
The tower, taxi west side of Open Alpha with a master.
Taxi to the west side of the tower, master. November 8, Romeo Alpha.
About 8 Romeo Alpha, caution, grass cutting in progress.
Copy, 8 Romeo Alpha.
I wanted to make sure we come to a 5-foot hover at heli northeast.
From Alpha, wind 210.82 knots, runway 27, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27, Golf Romeo Alpha.
Off Mike Tango, contact approach 128.555.
Copy, 128.555, Golf Mike Tango.
Air 5 for hand landing Cherokee on half a mile final, available Alpha.
Going slightly to the right of heading northeast so I can come in and face the winds.
Okay.
Delta Kilo, a firm report, ready to turn right base from runway 22. Helicopter Golf Alpha November.
Golf Alpha November, go.
Make short circuit based on runway 27 right and to remain north from runway 27, west of runway 22, inbound traffic in the circuit for runway 22, hard on crosswind.
Golf 27 and west of 22, Golf Alpha November.
Okay, and Lando?
Thank you. There's 55 line up away from runway 27.
Line up and wait, 27, there is 55.
From Alpha, vacate left at Charlie 1, hold at Charlie 2.
Left Charlie
There was a lot of little shaking going on there.
Little
What's
bit,
that
yeah.
about? But yeah, it means you actually we're coming slightly lateral.
sideways, yeah.
So you don't want to be doing that. We'll
No.
get rid of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got some traffic coming in on 22 or something. So he's asked us to make our next circuit, or until further advised, the circuit that you're familiar with,
Yeah.
coming in through the gap in the middle.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
But that's what we've just done is the standard 27
full
circuit.
circuit,
So
is it?
that's
Yeah.
the full circuit that you'll need to become familiar with.
Yeah.
Now that we have the runway back open.
Yeah, that's quite a change, isn't it? Looks nice as well, though.
Yeah.
So we're going to
Okay,
wait
so
traffic, or are we going to...
we can continue, but we're coming in through the gap, not
Okay.
on the approach we've
Right
just
on
done.
that approach, yeah, fine. Okay, warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and P's are green, 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 carb heat is set to 1 inch again, thanks for putting that down, not 200. Ready for lift off?
Yes.
Wind 210 degrees, 16
Yeah.
knots, Heliflight is active, runway 27, cleared for takeoff. Takeoff, arrows 55. Arrows 53, tap. Go ahead. Arrows 53, line up point, runway 27, 1 to depart before you. That's runway 27, 1 to depart, arrows 53. Volker 2, tower pass message.
Volker 2 plus 1 holding at vehicle hold point 1, permission to cross runway 27 to Charlie 1 and exit at Volker compound.
Volker 2, roger, hold position, I'll get back to you. Heliflight is active.
Okay, warning lights are out, T's and P's are in the green, engine revs are good. Gonna transition.
Volker 2
Okay, don't forget clearing turn.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Airmanship, busy airfield.
Busy airfield clear.
210 degrees, 18 knots, runway 27, cleared for takeoff.
Someone's been cleared to take off then, here that was. Oh, that's the
Who's going off there? Can't see the traffic.
single engine over there.
Okay.
Expect late clearance.
That's fine.
Passing traffic off 27. Copy, off the kill.
Are we okay to take off?
Okay, yeah.
Holding point Charlie 2. Air 55, contact approach 128.555. 28555, Air 55. From Alpha, hold position, traffic landing on 22.
We'll go Golf Romeo.
Golf Kilo, wind 200 degrees, 14 knots, runway 22, clear to land. Clear to land, 22, Golf Kilo. Golf from Alpha, behind the landing, Cessna 152 on final for runway 22, cross runway 2204, threshold behind, and continue taxi to Clifton.
Over to the left.
Behind the landing Cessna, cross runway 04. Behind the taxi Clifton Golf Romeo.
Helicopter Golf, Alpha November, you're not unrestricted at Heli North. Remain on runway 27.
Searching space on runway 27, Golf Alpha November.
So no, we can continue as we were.
Yeah.
Volker 2.
It's good to get to know that circuit.
Vehicle hold point 1 and Charlie 1, cross runway 27, proceed to the compound.
Volker 2 plus 1 crossing 27 and exiting at Volker compound.
Golf Tower, Golf Mike Oscar, X-ray approaching the overhead. Golf Mike.
It's our crosswind.
Descending dead side runway 27 right.
Still climbing up to 700.
Report descending on the dead side, Golf.
Turning right on top of that brownfield. Having a look around for traffic again, nothing visual.
Is it possible to use circuit to be going up?
Okay, let's hit 700.
That's a Goffles Great, so is it possible to use circuit? Goffles Great, straight a firm, no problem. Thanks.
So our downwind leg, so height is slightly high, we need to be actually going to just come down a bit for that.
Next left. Taxi aside,
So we're not disturbing the fixed wings.
Golf Kilo, there'll be a Cherokee crossing at the upwind end.
Okay, so fuel is half a tank. It's over. Radio, we're talking to the ATC. Engine revs are good. T's and P's are in the green. Direction, we are heading on the easy direction. And our altitude is just coming under 700. Looking at the airfield, we'll go for the same, heading northwest, or east, sorry, east.
Then heading northeast, where we came from.
Yep, heading northeast.
So a little bit slow for our downwind leg there, down to 50 knots.
Yeah.
Should be straight and level, 750 feet. As it is, we've already nosedived down to 500.
I'll try and stick at 500 until we get to the M5. Maybe a bit less. Carpeet is fully out. So, can't see anyone on finals. Starting to descend a bit now. was a bit high last time. I think the last 50 metres was quite a steep descent, wasn't it?
Yeah, you sort of started off slightly low, but then you overcorrected for it, so you ended up the other way around.
Fixing second active, runway 27 right hand with a Cherokee.
Okay, so...
Report downwind. Report downwind, I'm looking for traffic, Golf Oscar X-ray.
Looks about right to me. Try a bit more in balance. So 200 feet now, carpet's going back to an inch. Area is clear. Get right to the spot. Do you want me to land?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Aero 53, final. Aero 53, wind 210 degrees, 12 knots, runway 27, clear touch and go. Clear touch and go, Aero 53.
Okay, getting there. So yeah, that down, whilst you're doing your checks, you let the aircraft slow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just trying to tidy up that accuracy a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to program my mind to do more than two things at once.
Well, yes.
Well, more than one thing actually.
So we're certainly not quite ready to look at emergencies and malfunctions just yet.
Okay.
Because you need to get that more on top of it.
Yeah.
To sidetrack you further.
Okay. Then I'll take off.
Okay.
Take it again?
Yep.
Okay, so warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and P's are green, 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 carpet set to an inch. Area is clear, we have one aircraft landing on 27. Ready to take off?
Yep. Which to lateral there.
Yeah. I think because we're on a bit of a slope then, I kind of was trying to beat the slope.
Yeah.
Okay, so warning lights out, engine revs are good, T's and P's are green, 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 carpet set to an inch. We don't need to call again for a second because we already have clearance for a second, don't we?
Yep, we're all cleared.
Yeah. Transition.
What about lookout?
Looking around.
Always remember your lookout, particularly it's quiet today.
Yeah.
But can't just go buzzing off. Always make sure you know what's around and about.
Okay.
Okay, then.
Get back to a calming speed. Oh, it's blowy. Okay, turning right of the golf course. Greens are nice.
Golf X-ray, sit up. Golf Oscar X-ray, final, touch and go. Oscar X-ray, wind 210 degrees, 14 knots, runway 27, clear touch and go. Clear touch and go, Golf Oscar X-ray.
There's the two barns. Let's head towards Brownfield. Look out again. Down my downwind leg, looking at the airfield. So our fuel is just 1.5, or just over. Talking to the radio ATC. Engine revs are good, T's and P's are green, green, green. Carb heat is fine for now, if not descending. Direction is easterly, and altitude up to 800, so it's come down there. Okay, we start our descent, carb heat going out. So going for heli northeast again. Nothing on finals I can see. So you get a lot more lift when you're going into wind in this thing.
Yeah.
Go down to 200, carb heat going back down to 1 inch.
Off track tree, you're number 3. Number 2 is a Cirrus on 5 mile final from runway 27. Continue downwind, report to the Cirrus in sight.
Alpha Tower, November 938 Alpha Charlie, established on the localizer.
Number 938 Alpha Charlie, number 2, traffic in the fixing circuit at Cherokee, 1 mile final.
Number 28 Alpha Charlie.
Alpha correct tree, did you copy?
A-firm Golf Oscar, so we're looking for traffic now at number 3.
Thank you.
Tell.
Aero 53, final.
And warning lights are out, engine revs are good, T's and P's are green, 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 ready for landing?
Yep.
Clear touch and go, Aero 53.
Yep, that is alright. Just unfortunately the ground's not flat. Not like to do about that.
No, I didn't put the best spot, that's more flat out there, isn't it? I
Just
think?
again, look around and you see lumps and bumps around there.
But landed it.
Yeah, just find yourself somewhere more suitable.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got control at the moment.
Good control.
So I'm turning the governor off. So if I raise the collective lever up, the correlation works in there. You can see what's happening.
Yeah, there's no
RPM,
change, yeah.
RPM's there. So it overcompensates.
Right.
So if we want to take off, I've actually got to lower the collective lever, the throttle a little bit, so that as I raise the lever up,
it builds with it.
It builds it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise it will overspeed. So it's just learning how much we need to do. Still need a little bit of closing there. So we're bringing ourselves up. So as we get up in the hover, just finding that balance with that slight nose up slope. And then making an adjustment as we need to.
Yeah.
On the speed bit somewhere a little bit flatter.
Number 8 Alpha Charlie.
So you can feel how small those movements were with my throttle.
Yeah.
So again, landing it, as we land it, coming back down, there's actually nothing else to do other than land it at that point. So I haven't done anything with the throttle at this point. But as I lower the collective lever down, the reverse will happen.
Okay.
So if you allow it to get too low, you'll end up with not enough revs if it's not a suitable area.
Yeah.
So you just want to gently feed that revs back in. So that you've got suitable revs to be able to take off.
So when you're lowering then, you're also using your collective to change the pitch to come down. When you're rolling your revs back down, once you're on the floor.
Yeah, so raising the lever up, we need to close the throttle.
Yeah.
Lowering the lever down, we need to open the throttle.
Okay.
Because it's overcompensating and undercompensating at that point. Okay.
Yep.
So you can have a go. Just do a couple of takeoff and landings with just the with the governor off. So not doing a circuit at this stage.
Okay. Governor off. So the revs are already too high. So
yeah. So
flying those back.
So as you sort of gently raise the lever up, just closing the throttle slightly. And then just continue raising the lever up now, so don't overdo it, or else you end up with not enough revs. We want the revs to be round the green band by the time we take off. Slightly overcompensated, really. Trying to eventually sort of simultaneously lever up, close, lever up, close, lever up, close, so you can keep it around that sort of area.
Okay. So now that the engine revs are in the green, I don't need to change those unless I need to.
Oh, they might need to do a little bit as it gets light and as you get into the hover. It will still continue to adjust because the correlation's still working. See there, look.
A bit high there.
Yeah.
Rolled off slightly.
So anything sort of below 18 inches, the correlation will overcompensate when you're raising the lever up and undercompensate when you're lowering it.
Expect late clearance, Golf Oscar X-ray, QFC 1010. 1010, Golf Oscar X-ray. About 8 Alpha Charlie, expedite, then vacate first right, cross runway 22, taxi, going to RGV.
Hey, firm, 8 Alpha Charlie. Airfield 3, downwind, touch and go.
Earth Factory, QFE 1010, number 2, follow Cessna 152, quarter mile final.
1010, and this is traffic, number 2, Airfield 3.
Golf Oscar X-ray, wind 200 degrees, 18 knots. Wind, as I said, runway 27, clear touch and go. Clear touch and go,
Okay.
Golf Oscar.
So then it's again, standard thing, warning lights are out, except the governor.
Golf Oscar X-ray, going around.
Right. So now we've got the revs that they are, shouldn't actually need to do much.
Just matter of blowing collective and then.
Yeah. So then going to land it again.
Okay.
Okay, absolutely nothing to do with the throttle at that stage until the skids are light on the ground, so just normal landing. Make sure you're looking ahead, not down, don't suddenly start focusing in at the revs.
Go, 1+1.
Now gently open the throttle. So ideally we want to try and keep it somewhere near that green band, not so low.
Yeah.
Because you're out below limits there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So collective free down, revs are building a little bit. Yeah.
So I'm control again. So the idea
That's
was
good, isn't it?
you want to raise the lever up and then not do it. And then as it continues, closing it. So you're sort of doing it a little bit more simultaneously, so it doesn't get too low. So we know when we get airborne, we want to have those revs in the green band.
Yeah.
Yeah. And much the same when we're lowering the lever, we want to bring it back down. So as we get there, the ideal world is what we actually want to do is we see it there, just tiny movements, so that we can just keep it in that band by small movements.
218 knots, but wind check now 210 degrees 14.
Okay, you have control.
Runway 27, clear to Chingo.
So again, we'll do a couple of those.
Number 8 Alpha Charlie, RGV is your third hangar on your left. Report your point of departure, please.
Echo Golf Sierra X-ray, 8 Alpha Charlie.
Roger. Golf Oscar X-ray, downwind to land. Golf Oscar X-ray, I'm just thinking of switching runway to
Far too much right, feel it wanted to come off the ground like that.
Yeah, sideways, isn't it?
Yeah.
to land still, Golf Oscar X-ray.
Can't be doing that.
Golf Oscar X-ray, number 1 for runway 27 or 22. Report
Okay, so just relax, get yourself sorted, normal hover, nothing's unusual, just the fact there's a light on, it's no different. and land it when you're ready.
We'll go for 22, Golf Oscar X-ray. Golf Oscar X-ray number 1 from runway 22. Number 1 from runway 22, Golf Oscar X-ray. Alpha November, remain west of runway 22, north of runway 27.
Listen.
West of 22, north of 27, Golf Alpha November.
I'll get it whilst you're working hard.
Aero 53, request
Yeah, so what you don't want to do is start focusing too much down there.
Yeah, you got to listen to the revs, haven't you, rather than look at the dials.
Yeah.
Full station, Gloucester Tower, runway change.
Okay, so you can see your revs have gone right down the bottom there, so no, wrong way.
Golf Alpha November, make extended heli circuit based on runway 22 right hand, you can cross runway 27, but remain west of runway 22, wind 20 degrees, 19 knots. North of 27 and west of 22, Golf Alpha November.
Complex today, isn't it?
Yeah, wind 20 degrees, 17 knots, runway 22, clear to London.
So controlling those revs, let's come back into the hover. Let's do another takeoff and landing with the governor off.
Just becoming number 1. Full report, right base 22, Aero 53.
Okay.
Down in the hover, adjust your revs gently. Just remembering the basics of flying the aircraft at the same time as managing the malfunction. Okay, one more takeoff.
63, Gloucester Tower, start up a brief, temperature plus 18.
Start red at 63.
And when you've got it perfected, we want to take it just to 98% so we don't get the horn coming off.
Thank you for your help. Welcome. Aero 53, white base. Aero 53, number 1, report final on way 22. Number 1, report final, Aero 53. Aero 53, grass cutting in progress in the vicinity of taxiway Charlie.
Just those revs.
Roger, Aero 53. Grass cutter task. Tower. Report your position now, please.
I am due south of taxiway Bravo, well clear of tower.
Okay, so we're going to finish off with a circuit, still with the governor off.
Alright, okay. Runway 22 right hand is now...
We're on abbreviated circuit, so we're coming through the gap in the middle.
Now I will operate to the edge of the 22 safety strip.
Nothing seen. There's actually nothing to do. Correlator will suffice. So you hardly need to do anything at all with the throttle until we're all in the latter stages. So just fly your circuit as normal. Just cross-checking every now and then that those revs are where you want them to be.
Yep, happy with that. Both in the green, 60 knots, 23.5 manifold. I kind of find myself checking those revs a lot more often, just to...
Yeah, makes you appreciate a little bit about the governor and understand it a little bit.
It does, yeah. The amount of work it does do for you.
Yeah.
I can see... So, the end of crosswinds, we're already at 600, so...
Yeah, remember doing the abbreviated one, so if you want to level off early on this one.
Okay, turn onto downwind now. Revs can come off a little bit because we're top end of that green.
So we're going to come round and in through the gap. So just watch your speed. Sort your speed out. That'll stop you from climbing. 40 knots.
Okay, carpet's coming out, so dropping. Reader, fuel is half a tank. Radio temperature
That speed out, we're at 45 knots. We should be at 45 knots at any point in the circuit unless you're on final approach.
Mascota, remain west of the runway 22 on overshoot, or should I say 04 undershoot?
West of 04 undershoot, Gulf atmosphere.
The engine revs are good, T's and P's are in the green apart from the warning lights.
Mascota, remain west of 04 undershoot.
Okay, Golf Alpha November. What was that to the grass cutter?
Thank you. Alpha November, not for you, sorry. Alpha Tango Sierra, Alpha Sierra, fixing circuit and heli circuits active, both.
Okay, work on that balance, string.
2, report your position now.
Gulf Alpha Sierra is a beam, the upwind of 22, we are at 2,000 feet.
Just to keep your approach nice and gentle, nice and gradual.
Alpha Sierra traffic
So the
is a
correlator can do most of it for you.
You're going to go to heli west?
Yeah.
Turning downwind.
Yeah, more sensible coming into the gap.
Descend on the downwind leg, your number 1 for runway 22.
Descend downwind, number 1, Gulf Alpha Sierra.
053 traffic less than a quarter mile ahead of you, descending faster is a Cherokee for downwind June. Traffic inside, same right.
Redhead 63 is ready to air taxi initially to heli south for a hover check test flight, and then it'll be onward on request.
Red 63, wind check 22, third reason 12 knots, runway 22 right hand is now in use, taxi heli south.
Taxi heli south, runway 22 right hand in use. Redhead 63.
Red 63, check GNH 1014.
GNH 1014, Redhead 63.
Okay, ready for landing?
Yes, please.
Warning lights are out.
Little rush, but that. Good. And sidetracked, of course, so didn't adjust the carpet on the approach.
Sorry, no, 200, yeah.
Yeah, it's focused with other things, so it's certainly getting that ability to be able to still fly the aircraft in the normal manner, remembering all your normal procedures and drills
Yeah.
at the same time on there. Obviously we'll be doing more of those, but just wanted to have a look at something along those lines.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so you can put the governor back on.
Phew, thank God.
You now really appreciate how much you
I
love
really
that
like
governor.
governor. Best thing about it.
How strange. Okay. Other things we have. I may at some point do something to you. Have I done anything in the cockpit? What have you observed? What have I changed? Something there.
So, right, so the engine rev tacho is being switched off.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you could assume
I can
it's
still hear it.
so hence when you're looking at there,
Yeah.
when you're doing your warning lights and T's and P's, we're checking that everything is actually there.
Yep.
So I can mysteriously do some little things,
Okay.
and I won't necessarily do them with warnings.
Right.
So I'll do them at points where, you know, I'll not expect you to, prior to doing your checks, so that you can observe them.
Yep. Makes sense.
You could get, obviously, the reverse.
Right, okay, yeah.
You could get, worst case scenario, they are of course on separate circuits so you can see, but
Well,
so
yeah.
that would give it there. It's still flyable,
Yeah,
it's just a bit of a distraction.
yeah.
So we will be looking at those sort of things in the circuit. You'll get an approach every now and then with something along those lines. We will get, when the sun's shining, it's a bit of a pig to spot.
Okay.
Sun's behind you, that's shining on there. The alternator, we can see we've got a bit of discharge today, it's coming in there. look to see it recharge.
Okay.
So those are things that we want to be looking for. There's not many other things that I can actually do in the cockpit. Other than that is I'll say to you, oil lights on, clutch lights on, those are on, and I want to know the correct response for them all. So I want you to start really thinking about them a little bit more rather than just they're there. Start to understand the systems, what they mean, what you're going to do. So if the carbon monoxide light comes on in flight, first thing I expect you to do is put your hand down, check the heaters off, vents are open, ask your passenger to open their vents. And say to them, are you feeling unwell? If you are, land immediately. That sort of thing. So just start to think about those sort of things.
Okay.
Alright. On that, we'll take ourselves back up to X-ray and take ourselves home. Then on Thursday, we'll perhaps try and have a look at some auto rotations in the circuit.
Okay. So warning lights are out, engine revs are good, TCPs are green, 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 car beat set to an inch. We really need it at this temperature, probably not.
Red 63, give way to northbound Cherokee on taxiway Alpha.
Delivery is clear, ready to lift.
Hold 1 Alpha 4.
Red 63, giving way to the taxiing Cherokee, taxi to Alpha 4, Red 63.
A little bit more towards me. Still more. Can you feel it coming off of my skin first?
Yeah. I need to put a lot more left pressure on that.
Okay. Let's take ourselves up to... you've really got to start to feel that, because otherwise you're going to end up rolling
over. Yeah, I don't want that.
Golf Alpha November, traffic departing by the runway 22, helicopter northbound, EC35.
Get that, just say Golf Alpha November. Slow down, sort yourself out. Golf Alpha November. Okay, so sort yourself out, walking pace, you're down. Downwind stroke crosswind.
Wind caught me then, just more back, isn't it?
Sure, good afternoon, Redhead 72, EC135 at Babcock, request engine start and rotor start.
72, crosses are start up approved, temperature plus 18.
Start approved, Redhead 72.
Are we on to Yankee here, or?
Yes.
As previously mentioned, the Cherokee and the Cloudmouth ready to turn right.
Sorry, did I say X-ray? If I did, I apologise.
North standard departure.
They don't appear to have come again, have they?
3 degrees, 9 knots.
It's over here somewhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. I have got it. Just very long grass.
Helicopter departure for Redhead 63.
They come in from the left side and then turn around into it. Bit more into wind then. A windsock.
Make your radio call as and when you're ready.
Golf Oscar Juliet Alpha November at X-ray, request taxi to Heliflight. Sorry, at Yankee, correction.
Golf Alpha November, X Yankee direct X-ray, cross runways 22 and 27, taxi to Heliflight.
Cleared runway, taxi to Heliflight, Golf Alpha November.
And then put it back pretty much where we picked off from.
Okay. Slightly close to the 206.
Has it moved that, or is it in the same place?
Alright.
Oh, no, I think it's still in the same place, isn't it? Weren't we up on this top? No, we weren't actually. Where was this moved? Must have moved. No, so up on the top, sort of towards the reception window area.
Yeah.
Rocket 2 plus 1, vehicle hold 1 and Charlie 1, cross runway 27, proceed to the compound.
Alpha 2 plus 1, crossing runway 27, exit of Alpha compound.
Going forward a bit more. And slightly to the left. Okay. And land it there.
128,555, Redhead 63.
No drift. Still pulling slightly to the right, both on your landings. Remember.
Okay, so winding back down 5. Oh, it's getting warm, isn't it?
Yeah.
2 low. Yeah, wait for that carpet to burn off. Light click fishing can go on.
I can't remember, the back of that checklist, is there a red page? Did I take those out now? No, I did at one point, no. Put the emergency procedure there, went briefly, but no.
Okay, so a bit more to drop on the cylinder head. I can just about see the edge of that 3, we happy with that?
Fax 3,
Yep.
wind 24 degrees.
Okay, throttle closed.
2 clear, touch and go.
Okay, touch and go to airfield 3.
Gloucester Tower, hello, Golf Juliet, Kilo Alpha Tango, R22 to on board.
Just as low as the revs goes.
With Oscar 22 right.
Not switch disengage.
And a change of intention, would like to lift a taxi, depart to the north.
Delta Kilo Alpha Tango, Gloucester Tower, Buster, taxi pod X-ray, wind 20 degrees, 19 knots.
Taxi to X-ray, Golf Alpha Tango.
Okay, pulling mixture.
2 degrees, 13.
You fly the 206s?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fly 5 different times.
Fine.
Don't fly the 300 very often, I've flown that for a few.
Okay, so brake.
Gloucester Kilo Alpha Tango, fixing circuit active with the Cherokee in a climb out. X-ray cross runway 27 and 22. Set pressure on clear for takeoff, wind 21 degrees, 14.
Golf Alpha Tango, clear takeoff and cross 22 and 27. Clear to the north.
So wait for the clutch light to go out.
59 line of weight runway 22, helicopter crossing midpoint.
Okay, clutch light is out. Transformers going off. How does that one go off then? It is off, is it? Yeah. Okay. Navigation lights off and automated off. That's a big Bowser.
Alright, if I can have that DAC on underneath your legs and then one under the seat when you get out.
Great stuff, that's 3093.76. Let's see if we can get good light to this one here.
Yeah.
So it's 742.
Yeah.
Decimal 20. That one was easy.
That was easy. Don't forget your checklist, yeah?
Yeah. I'll get my wife to laminate that at school this week.
I'll leave you to sort your stuff out.
Thank you.